Alright, what's up guys? You're here in my little idea station slash working station slash a bedroom. So I'll be doing something a little bit different today. This table that you guys are now on, this table has been with me for many years. From I was a kid, this table has always been here. So now, and I use it mainly for my writing and working area. So I'm getting just so many different stuff in here that this table is just now too big for this space. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'll be making my own table, my own working table. This machine here has to be on it, my lamp, my mat. I'm gonna be showing you all of these things. So yeah, these things all have to fit on it comfortably, and I'm gonna be continuing this video tomorrow because I need a base for the table. All I'm doing today is the top. I'll be measuring, cutting, sanding, and tomorrow I'll finish up with priming the table and staining the table and creating the base for it. I don't even know what I'm doing for the base, but this is something different. I'm gonna try and make it as cinematic as I can. So, and I talk with my hands a lot. Deal with it. So this is the table that we'll be getting rid of in place of trying to make a table that fits in this little space here and can still be comfortable enough for me to write and do all of the work that I do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is clear this out, get all these things off of this table here. So 1, 2, 3. Whoa. All right. So the table is all clear now. So all I need to do is pack it up, get out my handy dandy measuring tape, and let's get to work. Very sketchy dimensions of the table. So that's gonna be 42 inches across, 30 inches here. This should, and 30 inches here. This should be able to go under, slide under this here, this area here a little bit. Yeah, let's see how that works for me. So this is the first part of it. Figuring out the measurements. That's done. I know everything now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to find my material, and it's gonna be plyboard. Let's go and get that right now. This is gonna become the top of my table. So we're gonna get rid of all of this. The area looks a little bit better now. Oh, that came up quite too easily. It's been a while since I was supposed to actually replace these two brackets here. They were too weak to hold up the actual weight of everything up here. So I'm gonna get my drill and get these up. Vlogging and doing stuff like this at the same time will be so time consuming. So it's time to get my tools. Hopefully I can be done by 8-ish. These are the things I'm gonna need to get the job done. Quick update on what's happening out there. I cut it down to the required length. So I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start cleaning it up, clean up the edges, sand it down, make sure it's actually a usable table, not gonna stick me in my finger or anything like that. So yeah. Alright, so for the most part I wanted to get out some of the right things and stuff that were in the board and smooth out some of these areas. I'm getting there. I won't be able to do everything tonight. Last tool for the night, the router. This is what's gonna give it that nice beveled edge. Rounding out the edges here. It's that simple. Instead of having one sharp end, it's rounded. That's all it's doing. This table feels so smooth. I am done for tonight. Done. I'm tired. Like all of me dusty. Like every single part of me is filled with dust. My feet, I look like me that bleach. So tomorrow waking up and I'm heading out to Phil's Hardware to get everything else that I'm gonna need to call this project finished. About to go on the road right now, get the stain, build the bottom of the table, and yeah. repeat after me. Alright, so I need to measure up all of these pieces of board. So I got 2" by 1". The game plan is to measure this up and see how tall I need the table to be. I'll put up a picture of the base, how I want the legs to look right now, so you can see what I'm going for. So based on the design there, I'm gonna need 4 pieces for each. 4 pieces are gonna make up the leg over here, 4 pieces make up the leg over on this side. So this is day 3 and these are my pieces of board. So the task for today is to sand and clean up these pieces so that, you know, we don't have any problems when we are actually doing the rest of the process. So this is the end product. I haven't pieced them together or anything like that yet, but this is the base that I chose to go with. Yeah, I can't say anything else but that. This is the base. So I'm going to be sanding these down, clean them up, get everything leveled. But this is it. Finish filling out holes with this here. Fill out these. A knife, a putty knife. Yeah. So after this dry, sand these again, and then I can start applying the stain. These are the legs that I made. So I have 2 of these. Two of these legs here. This is gonna be the base of my table. So I'm like, I would say 80% there right now. Last bit of update on this table project is that it is basically finished. I didn't get to vlog or document some parts of it because I was just trying to get it done and I simply just forgot. So some new adjustments have been made and I also changed the design that I had. But yeah, I think it's a better design. So the only thing left to I stained it and everything last night. The only thing left to do is to put it together. So that is the final stretch of this project, putting it together. So let's see how that looks. So as you can see, the table, it looks good, right? It took me over a 3-day process to make this table. You were a part of that process for most of it. The latter 90% or so, I didn't film much of it, but this is my table. My biggest concern was that it wouldn't be sturdy enough to hold this machine. It's quite heavy. So seeing it on the table and seeing it not shake or wobble or anything like that in spite of this heavy machine, I am very proud. I don't have as much space as I did with the other table, but it is still a very nice table. Anything that I would have bought would not have been as nice and perfect for the space as this is currently. As you can see, I changed the design on the legs because I wasn't the other design looked good, but I just thought this looked better. I kind of wanted that floating back where it seemed like, oh, so where the legs support, what's supporting the back of it, but all the engineering is in the front. So it is a success, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. It was very hard making this video. At some points I was like, nah, I can't do this. Because I wanted to just concentrate on making the table and not have to think about thinking about vlogging it or filming it. So, and for most of it I did document the process. Some part of it I didn't, but my table is finished and I am very proud of it. And if you want to see more videos like these, then subscribe to my channel. It's not my first DIY project, but this is probably the most proud I am of a DIY project that I have done. So maybe you want to see more DIY projects on my table, because I do a lot of makeshift stuff for myself. This is one of them. Yeah.